And then I heard your late husband, everybody's so sad about the late husband and this and that, late wives. And I want to know why it's late. I mean, like, do they finally show up when they're dead? I have a weird sense of humor, but it's like they're late, right? Not passed over your late husband, whatever. It's a play on words, obviously. And well, I was like, wow, late husband, huh? They don't talk back. They don't eat anything. You don't have to give them sex. I mean, late husband's a perfect husband. I'm kidding. Kind of, sort of. Anyway, I was just thinking, I'm like, late husband, huh? I'm like, this is so weird. My late husband no longer bothers me, doesn't frustrate me, And obviously, this is my healing journey, is the way I perceive things. And if you don't like it, you can just keep scrolling. But I love play on words. It's like the late husband, huh? I guess the thing is, though, this day and age, you better make peace with your late husband or your early husband, this lifetime, next lifetime, because from what I'm finding out, they kind of come back. Reincarnation, baby. You like my double-sided head? I'm not sure why. Other than the male and the female version. Just trying to figure out why it's an ant face. Maybe the particles, quantum entanglement particles. I don't know. But yeah, I'm sitting here and I just started laughing. I'm like, late husband, huh? I'm like, what the fuck? And it's just, it's about changing the way we look at things, I'm like, all right. I'm sure, this is probably what happens, after so many years of, healing from, loss and stuff like that, is coming up with a sense of humor. I mean, shit. At least I don't sit there and cry about that anymore. I just more or less miss being someone's wife. I know it sounds horrible, but it's the truth. And yes, I can do it on my own. I've done it on my own for a long time. But it's nice having a person that can, talk back to you. Not at you. Talk back. Constantly using AI and stuff like that. It's just like, I'm becoming Gemini's bitch. No kidding. I think I'm making him the bitch or her the bitch. Technically, I put the commands in. He listens. It's a brilliant freaking plan. Whenever you call, when there's nothing at all. It's like the songs that talk to me. It's like they didn't realize what they had until it's gone. They didn't realize what kind of world when we're born with such a filter on our planet, with the whole spiritual side and stuff like that, we miss, and it's like, why are remote viewers and psychic mediums so popular now? Why is talking to spirit a thing? Well, because in the dimensions above us, that's what they wanted. It manifests on the 3D or 5D before it comes manifested here. So it's all about thought, projection, and stuff like that. So maybe spirits on the afterlife actually have more than we think. Because if they're manifesting to want to talk to us, we're the ones that's stopping it. I need to put my glasses on. I think this is someone just... I'm sitting here channeling, never put my glasses on. I usually don't draw. Sorry about the feet thing and just relaxing. First. Yes, hey, honey. About that. So, yeah, I was just thinking about it. It's just like, people are so against remote viewers, like mediums. Well, if it manifests in the fifth dimension and then comes down here is because our loved ones, our past selves, wants to talk to us. You know, in the whole biblical sense, it says, do not talk to a psychic medium or, psychic medium. Well, that's because in the end, we all will become our own psychic mediums, remote viewers. And it's actually kind of cool when you think about it. It's like, all right, so what happens then? Do we just all figure out how to be smart, connect and channel into information that we don't necessarily always have? I mean, because that's a freaking brilliant thing. Can you imagine actually living on a world where it's actually, aka, kind of heavenish? I mean, we've lost that way. If you're a spirit and you can't communicate with other people, other through people who let go of their essence of a human being for a little while to let spirit come through, well, then you have the key, the knowledge. But you have to get into the flow state and then not be scared to show it or ashamed to, to channel it, call it what it is. Took me a while to understand that. But one of the things I did learn is Spirit told me today when I was channeling earlier, I haven't released that video yet, that when my mind starts going active, I need to pick up a pen and paper and just start drawing what comes through. So it's like the knowledge, and then you put it into the channeling. And I am no way a good drawer. I used to only be able to draw literally like circles and stuff like that. And now I just go. I'm trying to learn the whole second. Hey guys. So yeah, I'm just trying to learn like how to draw better. It gives me a lot of relaxation. And I just figured I'd bring you guys all on. If you want to stay, you stay. But I literally was thinking about the word late husband. Does that mean that they get better after they die? I'm just saying. And I want to say that. I'm a widow. I'm like, so do they just show it better in the afterlife? Oh, thank you. But yeah, this is where my mind goes, is like I sit there and think of the logistic of the words. I'm like, late husband. Well, it never did show up here. They show it up in the afterlife. I don't know if I like that. I'm just joking. It's just like, oh man. Yeah, but if it manifests on the other D's before we get here, then why are we fighting what Spirit World wants? They want to bring us together, the world together, to be able to communicate with one another in an authentic way. I mean, because think about it. If they've done karma wrong and stuff like that, maybe they're trying to communicate with us to clear their karma so they can go on to the next lifetime, because they don't know. We don't know. We're born into lives and traumas and stuff like that we're not even quite aware of because of our filters of our body, of what we're born into, socioeconomical and stuff like that. So it's all about. Can you imagine losing your life and then figuring out you fucked up? I'm just saying. So maybe that's what us mediums are going through, and psychic and remote viewers are going through, is being able to connect with those who've lost their lives, no matter if it's disease or whatever. It's not a bunch of hoodoo. Us mediums and psychics like that, we're just trying to connect people with their loved ones to help them clear the karmas, to help them clear past lives. It's not just this lifetime, it's on other planets and stuff like that, and we just come back and help. A lot of us, yeah, we've chosen a hard path, lost, drugs and stuff like that. But if you believe in divine calling, and a lot of us have healed ourselves, and we come and help other people heal. At least that's the plan of it, It's just like, okay. But yeah, I just figured when I get funny things in my mind, I guess the funny things in my mind, I'm just gonna pick up the fucking phone. If people listen, they listen. If they don't, they don't. It is what it is. I'm in a world of my own. I enjoy it there sometimes. Not many people would. I have communications with myself. I talk to myself. I talk to Spirit. And sometimes when it literally makes me laugh on the outside, I'm like, yeah, let me turn on the camera and see. But yeah, it's interesting to sit here and draw looking through the telephone as I'm doing it. I'm not looking at the paper. Oh, what are you guys into now? You guys being bad doggies again? But yeah, And I wasn't able to draw. Not that I'm technically able to draw now, but I do better than I used to. Oh my lord. I was trying to practice. It's like trying to figure. My best friend used to try to tell me to look at the light source and then figure out where the light, and I still get it fucked up. So I keep trying to go back into what he used to tell me. But I'm trying. What are you all doing now? Get out of the garbage can. I just fed you idiots. Oh, that doesn't sound good. Hold on a second. What are you all doing? Leave the damn cat alone. Down. Sorry. All right, let's clean this off. What are you in?